Hi everyone, my name is Esteban Mosquera, and in this presentation I'll be discussing how large corporations collect and use personal data, and how three sources, two reliable and one unreliable, help us understand this issue. This is my introduction. Today, almost every major company collects personal information from users through websites, mobile apps, and social media platforms. This data is extremely valuable because it allows companies to target advertisements and increase profits. However, this practice raises serious concerns about privacy, transparency, and consumer control. In my research, I analyzed three sources to evaluate their credibility and reliability. My goal was to understand how evidence, tone, and authorship affect how trustworthy a source really is. These are my reliable sources overview. And then we have my first source, that is Pew Research Center. This first source I use is from Pew Research Center, published in 2019. This organization is one of the most respected non-partisan research institutes in the United States. It especially specializes in social and demographic studies, and all of its work is based on rigorous survey methods and transparent data collection. This particular report analyzed the opinion of more than 4,000 American adults regarding privacy, security, and surveillance. What what makes Pew Research work credible is its methodological transparency. They explain exactly how the surveys were conducted, what questions were asked, and how the data was analyzed. The organization also provides full public access to its raw data, allowing other researchers to verify its results. Additionally, the language used in the report is neutral and objective. There is no emotional or persuasive tone, only data, statistics, and summaries of public attitudes. Because it avoids bias and uses empirical evidence, this source is highly reliable and trustworthy. It provides a strong factual foundation for understanding how Americans feel about corporate data collection. The New York Times. The second source is an article written by Kevin Granville and published in the New York Times in 2018. It focuses on the Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal, which revealed how millions of users' personal data were harvested without consent and used for political purposes. The New York Times is one of the most reputable newspapers in the world, known for its professional journalism and editorial standards. Articles go through fact-checking process, are reviewed by editors, and often really rely on official government or corporate investigations. In these articles, Granville cites multiple verified reports, including official statements from Facebook and findings from data privacy regulators. Another factor that increases its credibility is authorship. Kevin Granville is an experienced technology reporter who specializes in digital privacy and social media analysis. His experience and transparency make the article more dependable. While the article includes a slightly critical tone toward Facebook, it remains grounded in factual evidence and documented investigation rather than speculation or emotion. The purpose of the article is to inform, not to pursue, which makes it reliable and credible source of information. My third source was Global Awareness 101 blog 2021. The third source I analyzed is Global Awareness 101 blog published in 2021. This source discussed corporate data misuse, but unlike the previous ones, it is a personal blog who no identifier author, no institutional affiliation, and no cited evidence. The blog posts use emotional charged and alarmist language, making broad claims about how all corporations are spying on people without offering any verifiable statistics or reference, because there is no authorship or accountability. Readers have no way of confirming whether the writer is qualified or whether their information is based on facts. The site also lacks editorial oversight, meaning the content isn't reviewed by experts or fact-checkers before publication. In addition, the author relies on personal opinion and fierce appeals, which are clear signs of bias. These characteristics make the blog unreliable and non-academic. It represents misinformation, a good example of how content on the internet can sound convincing but lack real evidence. For the reason why it may express genuine concerns, it cannot be trusted as a credible academic source. These are my reliable sources. Uh, right here I have my conclusions, as you can see. After comparing these sources, I can conclude that the Pew Research Center and the New York Times both demonstrate high credibility because they are really unverifiable, verifiable, verifiable data, professional standards, and transparent methods. Pew's credibility comes from its use of survey data and open methodology, while the New York Times showed reliability through its professional reporting and verified sources. In contrast, the Global Awareness 101 blog fails to meet these standards. It lacks authorship, credible evidence, and editorial review, which make it unreliable and misleading. This comparison highlights why evaluating sources carefully is essential. Not all information online is trustworthy, and knowing what makes a source credible helps avoid misinformation. Right here I have my word citers. All my word citers in MLA format and along with the link to my presentation video. Thank you for watching, and that's all.